Coast Nation, Sanbonan Bafetu, and welcome back to Football Trends with me, OQP, where we bring you some of the latest Kaizer Chiefs news update. And on today's video, Bafetu, I do have some updates because a lot has been happening, and obviously I'm here to give you everything that has been happening. But of course, before I dive more into the details, please do make sure you like the video. And Mangabe, this is your first time seeing Football Trends with QP, click the subscribe button and the bell notification so that next time when I post a new video, you get notified. Hey, yes, I'm laughing because but anyways, let me just start like an interesting corner. First things first, AmaZulu FC. We've spoken about AmaZulu FC who today wanted to sign Openi Makati, which for me personally, I think it would have been something great. But now it looks like they've turned their eyes and they're looking to sign a coach at Zwane. As I don't understand, I don't know, I don't even know how they are going to do it, but it looks like AmaZulu FC, as I'm speaking with you, they are trying to get his signature. Coach at Zwane, who if ever he joins, he's gonna be there. And I don't know that side, but one thing I do know about Coach Zwane, I know he knows how to play beautiful football. I can say he's a good coach. I'm a band Msinda, so but this is interesting. If ever they get the signature of Coach Zwane, it's gonna be something interesting. I think this PSL, this is what we have fit, except for in terms of our referees and everything that has been happening. But so far, for me, I'm looking forward to this. If ever we sign, I will be the first to let you know. Hey, it's a done deal. But so far, it looks like now Coach Zwane is interested in joining AmaZulu FC. So hey, asaz bafethu, but more on that later on. And then moving on to some of the not so great news. It looks like today I was shocked myself with how Kaizer Chiefs, they now know how to update us in terms of our injuries. So definitely we do have some injury list, and taking a look at it, I'm sure you're not going to be happy about it, because looking at Gaston Sereno, they say he has sustained an abductor muscle injury in the last match, and he's improving nicely, and we expect him to be back in full training within 2 weeks, which is good news. And then moving on to another player progressing well is George Matlo. He has started running and doing some ball work, and we are looking at November return for him. Another player, winger Tebogo Potsane, he went for a scan which showed some ligament damage, so we expect him to be out for around 3 weeks. Then Edmondson Dove is out of the protective boot and is doing some preliminary walking. We are confident he will be able to start running in November. Brandon Peterson had pins removed from his finger and can start fully training immediately. So it's not great news, but it looks like everything is promising. Hopefully we're going to see some of those players, but Nabo, it came time that they deserve, especially Tebogo Potsane and also George Matlo. I think we need to see what they can offer us, those two players. And obviously I'm not saying bad things about Edmondson Dove and also Brandon Peterson. I'm just stating the fact as they are. But anyways, I think this is good news, even though it's not great news, but it's good news, because if you look at November, he is not that far. Next month is going to be November, so at least we're going to see why some of those players they did not leave Kaizer Chiefs. And then moving on, Brandon Peterson and what he had to say in terms of the new coach, which is Coach Nasreddine Nabi and team yake. So this is what he had to say.
He's a coach with principles. Okay? He's a coach that wants you to do what he expects you to do, and he won't expect you to do something that you can't do. You understand? He knows the quality we have, and he knows each and every. When he came to Chiefs, he knew each and every player and what he's capable of giving. So for me, it's the factor of trying to bring that out of a player. And I mean, when it's time to work, it's time to work. They'll be shouting, they'll be grinding us, but as you can see, it's paying dividends on the field. So for me, there's time to joke, there's time to have a good time, but when it's work, we're working. And I think the switch up we made, as players, there's a fine line between, going out and having fun and when it's time to work. And I think that's the important thing for us, that I think this season we look like we're getting right, is making that switch up. When it comes to working, we're working. So for me, I'm looking forward to the rest of the season, and working with the technical team and gradually improving step by step and game by game.
Well, Bafetu, that was Brendan Peterson, which is one of our goalkeepers. And I think I have to say on this video, Bafetu, we don't give enough praise to Coach Nasreddine Nabi. He has made significant impact and a huge change since I took figure lapana and Nasreddine. I got in 6 months, this guy, since he's been at Nasreddine. Let me see, June, July, August, September, October. I got 6 months. It's only been 4 or 5 months, and already there's huge improvement. Obviously, I'm not saying we're going to win every matches, we're going to play well, we're going to win everything all at once, but so far, I think I have to give credit to the coach Nasreddine Nabi. And then also looking at what has been happening in terms of the Black Label Cup, the Culling Black Label Cup, some of you might say. And the round of 16 has been announced, and I have to say, Bafetu, even though we've missed the boys, but it looks like we're going to be seeing a lot of action from them, because if you take a look, we're going to play in 18th October, the Makufe Cup. We're going to play, when they said it's Kufe Cup now, Kafu Cup, yes, and then we're going to play another match with the SuperSport United. We're going to play another match with the Magesi FC, if I'm not mistaken, and now the round of 16 have been announced. And looking at it, but I'm so happy we're going to play against the SuperSport United. Actually, I was going to be happy if ever they were going to bring any team and obviously, yes, I understand it's the knockout stages, the round of 16, obviously, but anyways, I'm happy that we're going to play SuperSport United. So taking a look at the round of 16, the first team is going to be SuperSport United versus Kaizer Chiefs. We have Richards Bay FC versus Kukune United. We also have AmaZulu FC versus Stellenbosch FC, and we have Polokwane City versus Marumo Gallants. We have Cape Town City versus Royal TS Galaxy versus Chipa United. Orlando Pirates going up against Magesi FC, the new team in town. Mamelodi Sundowns going up against Golden Arrows. So, but anyways, those are the teams that are going to be playing, and the defending champions, obviously, Stellenbosch FC. I don't know if they're going to retain their title or the final in terms of it, but anyways, my predictions: SuperSport United against Kaizer Chiefs. Obviously, it's going to be their home game, but I think it's even if we can beat them 2-3 goals. And then Richards Bay with is Kukune United, I think Kukune is going to take this one. And then AmaZulu FC with Stellenbosch FC, it will depend if ever they get coach Zwane to partner up with the other coach. Probably they can win it. So let's just say it's a draw for those two. And then Polokwane City, the Marumo Gallants, for me, I think Polokwane City is going to win this one. And then Cape Town City versus Royal AM. Yeah, I got Zima. But let me just give it to Royal AM. I don't know why, but let me just give it to Royal AM. I think they've shown what they are capable. And then also TS Galaxy with Chupa United. Was the one zim TS Galaxy angazi wenza kalani ngayo, so I'm just going to give it to Ichipa United. Angiboni TS Galaxy ibuya egaming. But anyways, Bafetu, I think this is it. I just wanted to give you those updates. Thank you so much for watching. Muzanbona later on with something new.